I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video. What's up, everybody? CG is back with another live stream. So what's up? We got some updates on the draft. So what is going on, Tommy Huxley? What's going on, Mr. Kings fan? Mr. Sacramento Kings? No, I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing around. Let's see. So I did a lot of what's going on with the draft. You know, the Niners are pretty much very heavily interested in the tight end class. You know, this is probably one of the most deep tight end class that I haven't seen in many years. This tight end class can be as good as years past where you can get a starting caliber tight end or a very good blocker, a very good receiving tight end you can develop. That's the Queens. We'll see what happens, man. They haven't made the playoffs for so many years, but they get a chance to do something. But we'll see. Let's see, man. We got a lot of these. We just have a lot to look into the draft, but there are plenty of guys that we're checking out. So I'm going to look into the tracks of what's going on in the draft, and majority of the tight ends we met with was Cameron Latou from Alabama. He is an uprising tight end I'm hearing about. He was converted from linebacker to tight end and played tight end for the last 2 seasons. If you look at his production is like he's a red zone tight end. So he has a lot of room to improve at the position. So that is a guy with amazing upside, the kid from Alabama who we met recently. And he's intriguing. He's just not the fastest guy. Blocking skills, they'll get there in time. I mean, there's a lot of good ones to check out. Everybody's kind of talking about this Zach Kuntz kid, you know, this Zach Kuntz from Old Dominion, the upside, the potential. If you guys haven't seen the video of my reaction, there's a lot of film that you want to see from this kid. You know, there's a lot of film. Like, he's got the athleticism, just not quite a yak guy. Yeah, you just don't see a lot of yak guys with him. You know, he needs to add more muscle. But there's something that you'll want to see to the kid. You know, the kid, he's 6'8". He's a gigantic dude. You know, like he's just built like an NBA player. It's just the skill set alone. I can give zero damn about the Ravens, bro. I'm talking about the Niners. Let's stick with Niners topic, my guy. Yeah, that's like 3 days old news. Pretty much, yeah. But come on, doesn't it kind of give you the memo that we're interested in tight ends? I mean, Braden Willis, we met multiple times. The versatility. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's just a guy that we're definitely checking out. You know, there's a lot of good tight end class. I mean, part of the first few couple of tight ends we're not going to get. What's his name? Michael Mayers, whatever his name is. He's going to be gone. I don't know about Luke Musgrave. You know, I heard he's got upside too, but he's probably going to be good as gone. Darnell Washington from Georgia, I think he's good as gone, bro. It's not going to happen. Dalton Kincaid, whatever his name, from Utah, he seems more like he won't be around. Yeah, what round we get in the tight end? That's the question I'm wondering, bro. If we're pretty high on him, I think we'll probably get one in the 3rd round, maybe. Here's the best case scenario. If we were to get one in the 3rd round, It's going to be more of a guy who kind of fits exactly what we need. Yeah. Trying to think what tight end we would want to get. I'm guessing if it's a tight end that we really like, I don't think it's going to be Zach Kuntz as a high pick. I don't think we even see him as a third-round grade. It wouldn't surprise me if he was. But if I'm looking at a third-round grade, I would think a guy like Sam Laporta would make the most sense. He should be in the third-round range unless a team really loves this guy. Then there's this kid from South Dakota State, whatever his name is, Tucker Kraft. Very pretty. He's a productive tight end from a small college. I like his film a little bit. The guy is like he can block too. And then there's another tight end that I've talked to with this one guy. So there was this one guy that played at Purdue, and he told me a lot of upsides about this Payne Durham. So Payne Durham is more of your blocking tight end, but he's a damn good receiving tight end. Like, this guy can catch the ball. He's a red zone target, dude. This guy has some amazing production coming out of Purdue. Like, he doesn't have the speed, but the guy he does the dirty work. He kind of fits more of our offense. So if we were to get a tight end in the 5th round, I think Payne Durham would probably be the guy we probably would get. Or we can probably just go with Braden Willis, the Swiss Army knife. But I don't see what the upside is with there's a lot of good tight ends there. You got Brenton Strange from Penn State. He's got some solid talent. But Josh Weil from Cincinnati, the guy is a yak guy. He can break tackles. I think if you take away the production in college, he was asked to block more. But whenever he got a chance to catch the ball, the guy was a very effective receiving tight end. That's a sleeper right there, is the guy from Cincinnati. Daniel the Lambs coming in last place. That's kind of funny. I mean, there's a good amount of tight end class, man. I mean, it's pretty deep. You can't go wrong with it. But I'm looking at the track record, and I'm looking at the guys we're working out with, and it's majority of the guys in the tight end class that we're pretty much doing a lot of due diligence on them. So if you guys want to hop on in, let's talk some football for a little bit before I get going. So I'll try to go for 30 minutes with this stream. So if you guys want to hop in, I'll send the link right now. Tommy, you're more than welcome to jump on in, buddy. We'll talk some football, and then I'm going to get going pretty soon. So I'll go about 30 more minutes, and I'm out of here because I got to go to the bank and go do a couple of things. I don't mind chopping it for a little bit, and then we can go from here. Usually I don't do too much, but we'll see. This class is pretty good, bro. They got a good amount of drafting class, and it's outstanding. All right, let's see what we could do. Let me drop the link in, and I'll do that right now. Yeah, the Frauds are the worst franchise in history. At least the Lambs have 2 rings. They have 2 rings based by how they capitalize on a lot of talent. So we can't take that away from them. But I wouldn't say they're the best, bro. They just been able to capitalize, but they just never were able to be a best all-around franchise. Like, they got great history, but not as a dominant franchise. Here's the link for you guys. We'll go in for 30 minutes. We'll chit-chat for a bit. We'll chop it up. It can be whatever the tight ends you want to talk about. There's a lot of good ones. The Michigan tight end, Luke Schoonmaker, not your typical yak guy, but he's got hands. His blocking skills need to get a little better, but I like his upside a little bit. Like Shoemaker, I think I can make an exception for him in the 3rd round because there's some talent you can work with. He's very athletic, and it's coachable, bro. Like, he just needs to be more of a guy that breaks tackles. He's not your typical yak guy. They compare him to a George Kittle, but he's not a yak guy. There's a difference there. I think Laporta is like the closest to a George Kittle. If I'm being honest, because that guy's pretty explosive. But then everybody talks about that Meyer from Notre Dame. The guy's a big body tight end. Then there's the kid from Utah, bro. Like, a lot of good ones, a lot of good ones. But there's this kid from Eastern Kentucky I'm hearing about. He was a quarterback. He converted from quarterback to tight end. His transition was pretty solid, but he's coming off an injury, so he might even be undrafted. But if you look at the rest of the tight end class, bro, I think it's probably one of the most talented groups we have not seen in many years, dude. Like, these are guys that you can put on your team, bro. Like, if you were to get one in the 5th or later rounds, they have a good chance to make that team because they got talent, bro. There's talent you can coach on. I don't think the following next year you're going to see another tight end class like this anytime soon. I think this is probably one of the best ones we've seen in a long time. Like, I'm going to just go by the talent, dude. This is going to be a class where you just got to look at it, bro. The talent's there. I mean, you look at Luke Shoemaker. There's a lot of upside on this kid. This kid can be very good at the next level. I mean, Braden Willis, the guy is scratching his surface, bro. Scratching his surface from Oklahoma. This was one of his best breakout seasons. The fact that he decided to go for a 5th year because of the COVID year, yeah. Yeah, is there another kiddo? Is there another kiddo in the draft? Pitts hasn't really done shit. Yeah, there is. There is. The kid from Notre Dame's pretty good. Michael Myers, and then there's that kid from Utah. Very productive. Very good. I mean, there's a lot of talent you can take with the upside. I mean, I like the kid from if we're looking for a complementary tight end, I think everybody likes this. I mean, this is a guy that would probably be a no-brainer, but if Sam Laporta was there from Iowa, I'd take him in a heartbeat because he's very productive. He's a freaking beast, bro. I forget his name. Dalton Kincaid or something. Dude, he's a big body tight end, but very productive in that college, bro. Very dependable, very reliable. Yeah, there's a lot of good tight ends. There's quite a few good ones. I mean, I think the fact that Braden Willis kind of decided to go into his 5th year because of the COVID year, bro, I think that was probably one of his best decisions, and I think he'll make a strong case to be a middle-round draft pick. I think in day 3, if we weren't going to go for a tight end, we'd go for a guy like Braden Willis. Yeah. He owned my Trojans. Yeah. But he's going to be gone, bro. He ain't going to be around. The kid from Notre Dame's going to be – dude, the kid from Notre Dame is like one of the top best prospects out there. Yeah, who's going to be George Kittle's backup tight end? That's a good question. We'll find out. I don't even know if we're going to get one. I mean, it could be a hint that we are interested, but are we really that interested of tight ends? Are we going to go for one, bro? Because I'm sick and tired of Ross Dwelley. I'm sick and tired of Charlie Warner. They have not done a damn squat. Like, when are we going to freaking upgrade the depth chart, bro? I mean, Kittle can't stay healthy. Kittle gets hurt, and you're going to depend on Ross Dwelley. You're going to depend on Charlie Warner to step up. Or you're going to depend on a guy off the streets that probably just isn't the same player anymore, and you think he's going to probably produce and probably be more of a blocker. Yeah, they might not even draft him, but could be a smokescreen. They might not even draft one. Yeah, we don't use Ross Dwelley, but they don't trust him. He doesn't block. They don't use him because he doesn't block. They use Charlie Warner more, and the guy blocks better. See, that's what I don't like. Like, there's 2 different traits of these players. Charlie Warner is your blocking tight end. That's why he's on the field more. But Ross Dwelley is your receiving tight end, not your blocking tight end, not the guy that wows you a lot. And, yeah, he doesn't get enough targets because they don't trust him as a blocker. He's a good he's shown some skills as a receiving tight end. Like, as far as him as a receiving tight end, he's a mismatch. It's just, yep, that's facts right there. That's the difference. Like, Dwelley, he could be a mismatch as a receiving tight end, but as far as a blocker, the guy can't block. He can't block worth a shit. But Charlie Warner, he can block as great as he can be, but the man drops the fucking ball. I don't know why we even put him on the field, but he's more of a blocking tight end at this point. Yep, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Man, fuck the Dubs. Nah, just seriously, bro. Who cares? You guys should be able to win this year again. I think you guys are pretty much stacked up. I don't even know how good of a chance we have this year, bro. We're just happy to be in the playoffs. We're just happy to be in the fucking mix. I don't know how far we're going to go, but I think we'd be lucky to beat the Timberwolves. And then after that, I don't know what's going to happen from there on out, bro, because it's going to be a tougher match. Despite my opinion about how I feel about your guys' team, you guys are well stacked. You guys have a damn better all-around team. So I think that's the team that's probably going to take it again unless somebody otherwise steps in, bro. I don't see no other team. Yeah, the Timberwolves choke. Yeah, they choked. Oh, yeah, we have the Grizzlies. My bad. We have the Memphis Grizzlies. That's the team we have to beat next. I don't know. Memphis is pretty good. They're just not like a really great team. Yeah, Timberwolves choke because our defense stood out and we just did our part. I remember watching I watched a little bit of it, and Timberwolves were not really holding up to their level. Yeah, we need a miracle to happen if we want to beat the Grizzlies. Yep. Yeah, we shall see. We need a miracle to happen, but Grizzlies are not going to be a walk in the park. No doubt. Man. Suns, Clippers. Grizzlies in 4, possibly 5. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. It depends on our team. Depends on how we play. I just think we're just lucky to be in the playoffs because we're getting healthy right now. But if it wasn't for us getting healthy, I don't think we even get in the playoffs. I think we'd pretty much be done with the season. I think we're just kind of like barely reaching our surface. And we just haven't really pushed for it. But LeBron's already at the point of his career, bro. The guy, what else does he need to do? Why would Steph doubt his team? What? What? He didn't say nothing about that. Oh, Suns and Clippers? Is that? Oh, Warriors back to back. I think the Warriors are pretty much the toughest team out of all of them, dude. Like, I don't see no other team that would be a tough one. Yeah. Like, I think as far as you guys playing the Kings, I think Kings are pretty much done. Like, I think they had a really great season, but Kings are pretty much in a no-win situation. They may have had their success against the Warriors, but this is the playoffs. This is a different ball game. So the Kings haven't been too experienced with all these players, bro. A lot of their players, they're very young, but sometimes the experience doesn't have to be necessary. It's just you got to get better with experience in the playoffs. And the Kings, I think it's a great story. They've been trash for almost 2 decades. They've sucked for so many years. Most of these so-called fans that people used to grow up with 20 years ago, 20-something years ago, there were a loyal fan base of the Kings. They were very strong. They were very loyal to the team. But once the Warriors started to win some games and started being a dominant force, you saw like maybe a little percentage of the Kings fans jumping onto the damn Warriors bandwagon. And then you got some of the legitimate loyal fan base that goes from Oakland to San Francisco. You get one of those type of fan base. But let's be real. A lot of these Kings fans from 20 years ago used to root for the Kings. Now you see a lot of them going on to that Warriors. Yep. As for the Nuggets, they seem to lose in the playoffs when they should win. They don't finish strong. They don't have that killer instinct. And Clippers are always that choke artist. They are the Chargers of the NBA. Like, anytime the Clippers have a great season, their season's over. Like, eventually it's over. It's like, dude, they're just going to choke. The butt Nuggets won't win shit. The Clippers won't win shit either. Yeah, I think Clippers, they can be the most exciting team, but they always tend to like choke in the biggest stage. So, yeah, the Suns could be the biggest chokers, but I think the Clippers are the Chargers of the NBA, bro. They just choke. The Warriors, despite what I think of them, dude, they've always been very consistent, very good, and when they're healthy, they're a dangerous team. So it's kind of hard to deny that. But the Kings, they look like a really good team, but are they going to really like shock the world and knock out the Warriors? That's just, I don't know, man. That's too much to ask for. That's too much to ask for the Kings to do, bro. Is to knock out the defending champs. The defending champs, bro, they're scratching the surface. Then you got, I mean, the playoffs. You got Clippers. That's always been a team that's great in the regular season, but doesn't do nothing in the playoffs. The Kings, they finally make something out of being relevant for so many years, and everybody keeps saying that we stole the championship from them from a dumb call or whatever. It's been it's been decades. It's been a long time, and it is what it is. You can't just you can't dwell in the past of what happened, bro. They were cursed for quite some time, but they found the right pieces. The Kings can be on the verge to be very good, but it's asking too much to knock out the Warriors. So we'll see. They can be really good for a while, but this is the true test for them. So we'll see. Oh man. We'll see what happens, man. There's a lot of excitement. But I don't see a lot of you guys jumping onto the stream. I'm probably just going to end this, but I'll catch you guys later. I just wanted to put it out there that we definitely have some strong interest in tight ends, but Tommy can be right. It could be smoke screams, and we probably don't even draft one. We probably just get one undrafted, and he probably makes the team. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. But definitely catch y'all later. And as always, see you later. Peace.